Hello to all of you viewers of The Pioneer. I hope you're all healthy and well. Today we're here again to talk about an unbelievable event caused by the ambitions of the Russian leadership. State preparedness for war is vital for ensuring national security. Strategic planning in peacetime allows for more effective management of the complexities of war. By developing long-term security policies and strategic operational plans, states clearly define the role of all institutions and authorities in the event of war or mobilization. These preparations facilitate effective crisis response. By making such preparations, modern states gain significant advantages in dealing with unexpected situations. However, war must be based on legitimate grounds. Illegitimate war or conflict situations can face serious sanctions in the international arena. In the globalizing world, the dynamics of international relations are regulated by legal norms. There are many treaties, conventions, and international organizations that are binding on states. Therefore, it is essential that the steps taken by states comply with the law and the structure of international relations. Otherwise, by waging war against only one enemy, you run the risk of taking on the great powers of the world. Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine has provoked widespread international outrage. Russia's aggressive behavior was condemned and harshly criticized by many states. As a result of these aggressions, Russia has been subjected to major sanctions. The sanctions imposed on Russia are of various dimensions and have had a serious impact on the political and economic spheres. In particular, the decisions made against Vladimir Putin and his entourage have had a major repercussion in global politics. The economic sanctions have caused great difficulties in Russia. As a direct result of these sanctions, the Russian people are struggling to meet many of their basic needs. The pharmaceutical problem that has emerged recently is getting worse and worse. The unavailability of vital medicines poses a serious problem for the people of Russia. The situation is causing increasing unrest among the population. Let's now examine the pharmaceutical crisis in Russia in more detail. Before moving on, here's a small reminder. As the Pioneer team, we strive to convey to you the developments regarding the Russia-Ukraine war. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss our daily reports and explanations. I also read all the comments you leave on our videos. Please continue to share your ideas about our content. Tell us in the comments what content you would like to see on the Pioneer channel. And now let's start if you're ready. The Pioneer reports. Russia's President Vladimir Putin's full-scale invasion of Ukraine has prompted the imposition of Western sanctions against the country. The impact of these sanctions has led to a severe shortage of medicine in Russia, which is only deepening. While the authorities are trying to find an urgent solution to this situation, the public's access to medicine is becoming more and more difficult every day. Pharmacies in Russia have run out of stocks of many different types of medicine this year. In particular, vital medication, including drugs used in the treatment of diabetes and cardiovascular diseases, blood pressure medication, antidepressants, anti-tumor drugs, antihistamines, antibiotics, and antipyretics, have become unavailable. Local sources report that these medications are becoming more and more difficult to obtain, and the public's need for these types of medicine is constantly increasing. Last year, a commission established by the Russian Ministry of Health published a list of 97 medications that were in short supply in the country. While this list revealed the extent of the drug shortage, it is known that new drugs have been added to this list since then. Interviews with doctors and health experts clearly reveal the negative effects of drug shortages and rising prices on the population. Western sanctions on Russia do not directly cover pharmaceuticals and medical equipment. However, logistics and supply problems in Russia stand out as the main causes of the drug shortage. Major transportation and logistics companies have suspended their operations in Russia, causing major breaks in the supply chain. This has led to stockouts of medication and a long lead time for new medicines to be procured. These disruptions in the logistics chain has not only affected pharmaceutical products but also medical supplies and equipment, causing a widespread crisis in the healthcare sector. In recent days, it is claimed that Russia is facing a major crisis. According to the allegations, there is a serious shortage of antidepressant drugs in the country. Due to the psychological burden of war, there has been a huge increase in the use of antidepressants by the Russian people. However, it is becoming increasingly difficult to meet the growing demand. The drug shortage is not limited to antidepressants but also includes other types of drugs used to treat high blood pressure, heart failure, and diabetic kidney disease. The withdrawal of pharmaceutical companies from the Russian market further exacerbates the crisis. According to reports, only 13,000 packages of these medications remain in Russia. This situation has created a great panic among the public. Research shows that there is a shortage of medication in the vast majority of pharmacies in Russia. Citizens, especially stating that vital medicines such as antibiotics and cancer drugs cannot be found throughout the country, demand that the authorities urgently intervene in this situation. An official from the Russian Federal Health Service has said that there will be delays in drug deliveries due to logistical problems. The situation shows that the health system in Russia is on the verge of a serious crisis. The withdrawal of pharmaceutical companies, disruptions in the supply chain, and increasing demand are leading to a major health problem across the country. Authorities are expected to take urgent measures to solve this crisis. However, the current situation has caused great concern among the public. Russia's healthcare system is facing a serious drug crisis. Doctors working in the country emphasize that the population is facing increasing difficulties in accessing the medicines they need. This drug shortage is not limited to modern medicine but also affects alternative medication products. Prolonged delivery times, expiration of the shelf life of medicines during transportation, and various supply chain issues are among the main causes of these shortages. This shortage of medicine across Russia is becoming more serious with each passing day. Many Russian citizens are in desperate need of vital medication. The shortage of vital medicine is causing people to express their reactions and concerns on social media platforms. Messages shared on social media indicate that medicinal drugs are being sold at exorbitantly high prices and sometimes illegally procured. This has caused great discontent and growing concern among the population. What do you think? How do you assess the root causes of the drug shortage in Russia? What factors do you think are behind this crisis? How do you assess the public reaction to the drug shortage on social media, and how do you interpret the pressure on the government and health authorities? We care about your opinions, so please share them with us.